Hey, this weekend, we asked students in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade what questions they had that we might be able to answer in our services or in small groups. And so as we did that, the students walked in, we had different colored Post-it notes. If they had a question related to their family, they would write down a question on blue. If they had a question related to science or to school, they'd write it on yellow. A question related to a to-do item, like does the Bible really say I need to do this? Or is this something we're supposed to do as a follower of Jesus or part of the church? They would write that on green. Questions specific to Jesus or the church would be written on a purple Post-it note. General things they were confused about or had questions about would be on pink. And then if they had a question related to social media or technology, they would write that on orange. And all these questions were kept together for just the 7th grade students. Once they were done writing those questions down, we had them go back and read all the questions that were submitted, and they could actually vote on the questions they wanted to hear about that other people had submitted. Every student was given 5 dot stickers, and they could vote once for up to 5 different questions to choose which questions that they want to know more information about. And so we went through all this, and today we're going to share with you the 5 most popular questions asked by 7th graders this weekend. And I will let you know that we're not going to answer these today. We're simply going to talk about these real briefly, but you're going to be seeing more videos come out on each of these topics. And we also may be addressing that in our weekend service or small groups for 7th graders coming forward. So here we go. Number 5, most popular question asked by 7th grade students: how do you know where to look to find things in the Bible? So a Bible navigation skill question. Great question. 5th most popular one. We already have some resources available for this online and on our YouTube channel. We also are going to be adding more to this going forward, so kind of be looking for that. 4th most popular question asked by 7th graders was, is it true that Christians are to hate LGBTQ plus people? Wow. That's a powerful question, and that's a loaded question. We will address this. Like we've said, these are questions submitted by our students, and out of all the ones that they voted for, this got the 4th most popular vote from among our 7th graders. And so we're going to be helping with this. Because it is a sensitive topic, we encourage you at home to be having these conversations as well, and we'll be sharing some resources that can help both students and you as parents when it comes to sensitive issues in our culture and our world like this one. 3rd most popular question: why do we pray for something to happen when Jesus already has plans for it? That's a pretty big question to be asking in middle school. It's a very abstract question, even difficult for adults to answer. We will help you out with some resources, and moving forward, we're not going to shy away from it because it's hard, but it'll definitely be a conversation and not a quick answer. 2nd most popular question that was asked: do we have to follow the 10 Commandments to get to heaven? Checklist question. Is this thing that we're supposed to do? What does that mean for us? We'll definitely walk through that. Most popular question asked by 7th graders this weekend: how can I move forward with my faith in God? What are my best options to do so? So we're definitely going to ask some students what this means, kind of unpack, but I believe they're looking for how do I grow my relationship with God and with Jesus? And so we want to help them out with some habits and some resources and some teaching that kind of go along with that. Some that we already have, some that we have planned in January, and some that we'll release here on our YouTube channel because of this question. Well, those were our top 5 questions asked by 7th graders in our weekend service this weekend. We do want to let you know that throughout the year we'll have these weekends where we collect questions from students and let them vote on them and kind of see where everybody's at, make sure we're tracking along with helpful content for them, but they don't have to wait for one of these weekends. We actually have a form set up online called May I Ask You a Question that can submit anytime, and we'll add that to our stockpile of questions that are being asked and put it in there. There's a QR code that can be scanned here on the screen. There's also a link in the video description where your student can submit a question anytime, and it goes into our pool of questions that students have asked. Thanks so much. I hope this encourages you to have some great conversations at home, maybe asking your child, what question did you submit? Was it one of the top 5? Or to be able to have some conversations around these topics that were some of the most popular being asked by 7th graders in our church this weekend. So we look forward to seeing you around. Until then, have some great conversations, and thanks for partnering with us.